Hello everyone, this is Dr. Live with New Insight, and thank you for joining me in another video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. The title of today's video is 2 Damaging Narcissistic Traits. Let's get right into the discussion. We all know, or we're learning, about the many evil, mean, malicious actions of a person with narcissistic personality disorder or a person with narcissistic traits. We know that they are immature, emotionally unavailable, cold, detached, selfish, jealous, controlling, angry, and even violent individuals. They are arrogant. In a relationship, they're more likely to cheat, lie, compete with you, use and abuse you, gaslight you, try to control and manipulate you, and devalue you. Their manipulation knows no bounds. The relationship will never be about you unless they need you to make them shine and look good or prove a point, or they need something from you. And they'll take this as far as marrying you or having children with you, only to trap you so that they can have forever supply and servitude. And this includes someone to cook, clean, raise the children, keep up the good, wholesome family life image, and make them look good, make them look like the loving wife or husband while they have their secret lives, covering their immoral habits and addictions. There are 2 narcissistic traits, 2 dangerous traits that I want to discuss that makes them very dangerous and detrimental to you and your life. One is their default setting is always set on self-gratification and self-preservation at all costs, with no care for ethics or morality. So what this means for you is that they don't care about what's right or wrong. Regardless of what they say and do, they only genuinely care about their own self-interest. There's no loyalty, no real interest, no real care or concern, no real connection, and no real love. Their default setting does not afford them the capacity for healthy love and connection or mature and ethical decision making. They will always do what works for them at any cost. So remember, the first trait, self-gratification and self-preservation at all costs. And the second trait about narcissism that is so dangerous and detrimental is their false self. They meet you, groom you, and have a life with you, all under false pretenses. So what this means for you is that you're thinking they're one kind of person who they really aren't. You're thinking their intentions are a certain way when they really aren't. And you think you're headed in a certain direction with them that you really aren't. And the relationship, quote unquote relationship, is in fact doomed from day one. But you don't know this. And many of them are lustful and superficial, compulsive liars, cheaters, manipulators, and very exploitative. And they get off on it. And honestly, I believe they love doing it to people who they know they can use, abuse, and groom. People who don't know the game, people who have kind, empathetic hearts, who are trusting and loyal, and who have the type of benefits and supply they desire. And this is what makes it so sick and disgusting. They're predatory in nature, and they know who to seek out. They can sense when they've barked up the wrong tree, so to speak, and when they've met their match, either meeting someone just like them or someone who they can't play the games with. So for people who don't truly understand the danger of this, the narcissist is deceitful and treacherous, has no real feelings for anyone else's well-being, and is an expert at pretending otherwise. They're tricksters. They study you and learn your weaknesses and then use them against you to control or manipulate you to keep you hooked and subservient. They will also use your weaknesses, insecurities, trauma, hurt, and pain that you've shared with them against you to create or worsen self-doubt, low self-esteem, low self-confidence, and to discredit you in front of others, and to basically keep you in a state of confusion where you don't trust yourself or have relationship security. So the best way to shield or protect yourself from this is to be careful of anyone moving too fast in a relationship. No matter how good it feels, no matter how eager and excited you are to accelerate things. And by too fast, I mean when there's love bombing. It's like they're on overdrive with the compliments, gifts, affection, and so on. Be careful if the conversation is all superficial and lustful talk. When a person's actions and words do not match. When a person is hot and cold, inconsistent. That is the time for you to seriously pump the brakes and or reverse and go in the opposite direction. So I hope this helps. Please leave your questions and comments down below, and we will talk soon.